Hey, Eagles fans, if you're a subscriber to the JAKIB Media YouTube channel, you are already registered to win a pair of season tickets for the upcoming season. That's right, you could win a pair of season tickets for the upcoming 2021 season just for being a subscriber. If you're watching and you're not a subscriber, do it now. Subscribe to the JAKIB Media YouTube channel right now. What do you need to do? Subscribe right now.
And we're back on the JAKIB Media YouTube channel. Harry Mays, Barrett Brooks, taking you to the top. And we got the baritone that we want to play, your first one for the 2021 season, Barrett. I'm looking forward to seeing this. And I just saw a headline here on Philly.com that I know you're going to love.
What's
regarding Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts brings a, quote, rent is due every day, end quote, attitude and positive mindset under center for the Eagles. The rent is due, Barrett.
Love it, man. Love it. It's due, man. I mean, that's what he said. Hey, you got to continue to deposit those checks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure the check clears because that rent has got to be paid, baby. It's got to be paid. And,
wow.
You know, they should think like that, man. I mean, at this point, they have nothing else to lose. Nothing else to lose. I mean, they already have low expectations. Why not go out there and just, crush everybody over them?
Well, right. I was reading somewhere the other day that Tony Romo thinks that the Eagles are going to surprise some people, and he's very pro Jalen Hurts.
Who's that?
Tony Romo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Why? Because he's a Cowboy?
Yes.
He's an analyst.
Because I have yet to say anything positive about Dak.
You think he's biased? I never thought Troy Aikman was biased.
You're right.
Yeah, man.
You're right. You can't be biased, man. It's like I did the Kansas game. I couldn't show my biased nature and be like, all right, they suck. I couldn't do it. Just like Kansas State. I can't go out there and be,
a cheerleader.
Overwhelmingly, happy to be out there at Kansas State. I can't show that.
Yeah. Now here's the piece from Romo. This is from like 2 or 3 days ago. Let me see. Romo likes the Eagles in the NFC East. He's breaking down the NFL season with CBS Sports. Gave the Birds a vote of confidence as the surprise team in the NFC. He says, quote, I think the Eagles are going to be a surprise team. If you go in and think that they're really not ready, they could shock a lot of people and go 10-6 or 11-5 very quickly.
Now see, look, I went 9 games.
Right.
I started off 11, but then I went down to 9. Romo's saying 10 or 11.
They could shock people and go 10-6 or 11-5 very quickly. That's an uphill battle right now, but I still think they have a lot of talented players and the coaching staff is good. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Eagles have a great season this year. That's Romo. Yeah.
I've been screaming that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say it, because you have a young team that doesn't know they're not supposed to be good. If the team comes together as a team, they can catch fire. And that's all you need to do. If you go into the regular season, you end the regular season on fire, then the sky's the limit for you. That extra game helps them out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, the end of the season, when you're playing all the division teams,
exactly,
they're going to be a totally different team by then. But I think getting out of the gate is going to be tough in this month of September with the schedule. And I'm not necessarily really talking about Atlanta.
We're talking about the
San Francisco, Kansas City, Tampa Bay.
Right.
Yeah. They're going to take their lumps early.
But that's where you learn, man. That's where you learn.
Yeah.
You can shock a couple people, man.
Now, Kate or AJB says that Romo put the jinx on the Birds.
that's the way to think of it.
He's
also
saying positive things to put a jinx or a hex on the Birds.
That's pretty good by him.
That is. Yeah. All right. Why don't we take a look at this baritone? Do we have it?
I don't know if we can. I'm going to look at the private chat.
The private. What do you mean?
Yeah. Xander just hit us up.
Oh, jeez. I hate YouTube. All right. I said it. YouTube stinks. Okay. It's not as bad as Twitter, but it stinks. There's so many goddamn rules. Seriously. It's video that was already on YouTube and we can't play it.
Right.
My video. Makes no sense to me. Right. It's your video.
No, my video. I can't play my video on my show. Come
makes
on,
no
man.
sense.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
crazy.
I got nothing then. All right. I'm done. I'm done with the show, YouTube. Okay.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's some great football going on this weekend, man. Look at all the great games we have.
Well, there's a lot of great college games too.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to go pro or college, but I mean, yeah.
Either way. The
pro card is great. I just wish I could watch this Pittsburgh Buffalo game. I'm hoping, is that going to be on? Like, is there any way we can find that out locally? Because a lot of times they black out those games up against the Eagles.
Well, is it on the same time as the Eagles, huh?
Yeah, it's a 1 o'clock game. The 4 o'clock game, I believe, is a Fox. I think it's the Packers and the Saints, the 4:25 game. So I would assume that they'd have the doubleheader.
You know, it's the Browns and the Chiefs at 4:25.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, and then the Dolphins and the Patriots at 4:25, and then also the Broncos and Giants.
Yeah, that's not going to. That'll only be on in North Jersey and New York and Connecticut and stuff.
And Packers and say you're right. Packers and Saints at 4:25 also.
Right, but which game is going to air here at 4:25?
It's not. It's not showing me.
Yeah. Because if they're showing a game up against the Eagles, it would have to be Pittsburgh and Buffalo, right?
Right, it would have to be.
Yeah.
Same time. Yep, you're absolutely right.
So maybe what I do, I'm going to DVR the Eagles game anyway because I watch it twice. So then maybe I watch the Bills Steelers live.
I don't have that.
You don't have that capability.
No, I can't do that.
You got to go on live with Seth. Seth will be watching YouTube in the second half anyway, man.
He'll be watching the game. Yeah. I mean, the late night game, that might be a pretty good game. The Bears, I mean, the Rams are going to crush them, but it might just push, the young kid into the game.
Is that the Sunday night game? The Bears and the Rams? Oh, it stinks.
And then Monday night is Ravens Raiders.
And Raiders,
yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing good about that is it'll be out in Las Vegas. And that stadium will finally have people in it.
And we'll finally see the club.
Yeah, I want to see what's happened at the club, man.
Right. You find me in the club.
Is it Club Boom Boom? The Boom Boom Room?
Right.